All right, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. So, look, man. I got a couple of things coming up, man. I got the tailor-made freestyle breakdown, and I got the push-ups breakdown coming up, and I got two other Drake songs coming up. So there's about 4 Drake joints coming out, man. It's a lot. I know it's gonna sound like Drake week, but I mean I gotta get it covered. And also got some other stuff coming up too. So look, let's talk about Wack 100 and what he said in the spaces about Drake and where he think Drake is at in his career.
What's the impact you think this gonna have on his career? Like once
they destroying that nigga. Man, I see him the other day doing a poll, 2 for 2, Kendrick 2 songs versus 2 of his diss songs. The nigga Drake around and voted himself and they caught it. Nigga out running the nigga like.
Wait, what? Yo, I did see that. Drake voted. They asked it was what song was better, and I believe Drake voted for it. Not Like Us. He said that was the best song. At least he honest.
I don't think he got no answers to this. It's finna get worse. The video ain't came out yet.
Quick question, Wack. What do you think he can do? You think he should have stayed quiet or?
I don't know what that nigga gonna do. I know he better. If I was him, I wouldn't come to LA. Not right now. I'll wait till it get cold.
Let it cool off.
They'll rob that nigga on GP. They'll go over there and try to rush him on GP.
It's too turned up.
And then you gotta remember that this going on how many weeks? How many weeks has it been? A month?
It's been a couple months. Yeah,
the whole
I'm talking about since that last one dropped. I'm gonna start to when the last one dropped, when Drake raided White Flag, when Kendrick dropped that last one, how many weeks? I'm gonna start right there. Because before that, it was working for both of them. From that point on, it been working
been about
against.
A month.
Been about a month, right?
Yeah.
It's actually longer than a month because Not Like Us came out May 4th. We almost in July. So that'll be 2 months it's been out. So just imagine. Let's just finish this out.
May 4th.
Yeah. Nigga, he still gotta drop the video.
Oh, I forgot about the video.
It's
OVO.
he done leveled off. Lord forbid he let something go and that don't work. Maybe that nigga need to come back with some merch or something. Do it. Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. I was gonna say go do a Kanye collab on some merch or something.
That's a good look.
Invest in some real estate property.
Well, like you were saying, an artist or something, come out with an artist.
Yeah, I mean, he should have been there. He should have made that move. Like Kendrick killing him. He ain't making the moves. His Sexy Red killed that a little bit. He was heavily involved in that. She did 28,000.
So do you think it's a case of his camp not knowing what the next move is?
They definitely don't know what to do. They inexperienced. They've been winning too long.
So, Wack, if you were in...
Yo, I literally just said that. That's crazy he said that. I literally just said that. That they've been winning so long that they don't know what to do. They literally don't know what to do. It's like a boxer who's been fighting and he's been champ for 15 years and he gets knocked out cold. And now his next fight, he don't even know he's scared to get hit now.
Position to be Drake's management, what would be your move? What would be
right now?
Yeah.
Keep it at 100?
Yeah.
I would go cater to the masses. I'll go do a video game deal right now. Get all the way out the lane and create a whole nother talk. Buy me time to get something done in the studio. I'll be the one over there, whatever this shit, and create a video game. It'd be a Drake video game about something. Straight up. You can't lose with that.
Yeah, you're right.
Nigga, that's it.
Get with Fortnite or something. Fortnite or something.
And if you was gonna go to the booth, you should have been with that. You know, if you're gonna have to go merch, I would do something that represented me to create, talk about me, but something that's gonna win that had nothing to do with music. I would focus on branding, just a branding stunt that's gonna keep people talking about me in a positive way. These video games, I'm going to Mercedes-Benz, nigga, let's do a Drake edition something. I'm going way out of the lane. To keep niggas talking about, I'm gonna make them talk about something they can't say nothing but good about it. Well, I'm gonna go do something and tie my name to something, right, that has nothing to do with music, where I'm not competing with nobody, but it's just a move.
Right.
It's conversation. Nigga, I wouldn't give a if I did a hotel deal with Hilton, called it the new Drake coming. And it's something. I would go create something to promote the propaganda of me doing something that nigga's not doing.
And so I'll say this, like, I think people have heard the songs. What do you think about people not really recognizing the whole lyrics were being used?
Well, you gotta remember, a lot of the youth didn't hear the original.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I ain't gonna lie, outside of starting from the bottom, I don't really learn around listening to a Drake song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you usually come on with women around. Like for me to turn on, I think I got started from the bottom. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of Drake songs sound alike to me. I don't know if it's his flow style, you know, you start to I can't listen to a Drake album all the way through, personally.
Mm-hmm. When they find out now, do you think that it's going to be a difference in their opinion?
No, yeah, if they start pushing that to them young kids, they'll say something. They were like, "Oh, she's a copycat." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They will.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of young people don't know. It hasn't hit them yet. And I think that Not Like Us is such a slow burn that the fire is so hard to put out. It's going to have to die on its own. And like I said before, that record is tied to Drake for the rest of his career. And as long as he exists, that record is going to always exist. And the more people learn about it, the more it's going to affect him.
Definitely say they will say because they really don't know. That's right now. Right now would be the worst time for somebody to go pay a blog to just do a comparison and wake it up. It'll fuck him up real bad.
So what do you say to people who will say, we've been knowing this, we've been saying this, we've been talking about this. I can't believe people are just acting like they just figuring this out.
I hate questions like that, to be honest with you. It's like, what can you say to people like that? It's like, well, what do you say to a person that says, we've been knew this, we knew? A lot of those people will say that regardless. It don't even matter if they knew or not. They're just always going to say that they knew. And it's like, everybody knew that Drake was doing that. Sometimes it takes somebody to slap the shit out of you with something for you to wake up and realize that you just been following along like a damn NPC, like a damn bot. So I understand her question, but at the same time, that's just the normal practice. People just go along with shit because they don't want to be left out.
I'm just saying, you can't come when niggas be talking about the greats. Okay. You can't put a nigga like that up there with a nigga that didn't create an original. Okay. I can't put you up there. You know, if your popularity is one thing, but I can't do it. If a nigga creates some original hit, I can't put your hit. That's another nigga song, and I can't do it.
Right. Like, your hit is not more of a hit than the original.
Well, that's somebody else's hit. If they come on there right now and take This all they gotta do is take Kendrick's verse, calling him a colonizer, and say, what is he talking about? And then play Drake's songs versus the original. 6, 7 of them in a row. Be like Drake stealing everybody's verses.
Oh, all right.
You'd be a fraud.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. I think Wack 100 is correct. Again, you know what I'm saying? Drake, just move out of the way, man. Just accept it and move out the way. Because at this point, no matter what you do, you painted yourself in a corner. And it's been a long time coming. Because people, they want you out of here, bro. Not to say like that's just what it is. When you reach the top, people want you out of here. I mean, let's be clear. Anybody that's at the top, they're gonna gun for you. And whether it's justified or unjustified, they're trying to get you out of here. And it just so happens you battled this dude, and this dude is wildly popular. See, the thing about Kendrick Lamar that people don't understand is Kendrick Lamar is the culture. He's not a drug rapper. He never talked about pumping coke or dope, any of that. He is hip hop in a way where it's very, very difficult to get around him and criticize him. You might say you don't like it, but you cannot deny that he's not hip hop. He falls into every category of hip hop. Every one of them. Street, conscious, backpacker, anything you could think of. This is why Drake is losing, because Drake is not battling Kendrick. Drake is battling Kendrick, the culture king. You know what I'm saying? He's battling a dude who is representing a culture. Your popularity versus the culture. Who's winning? That's the thing. Kendrick is the culture king and Drake is the popularity king. And they're at war. I said this first. I want y'all to understand this. Drake is the popularity king and Kendrick is the culture king. And with that comes with, you have a bunch of people who is not in the culture of the culture or in the culture. They just listen. They siding with Drake. He's the popularity king. And Kendrick is the culture king. Everything he does is for the hip hop culture. So everybody that's in the culture, a good portion of them, 99% of them, they're with him. And they're fighting each other for supremacy. Some may say the popularity wins because it's all over the world. But then again, the influence of the culture is all over the world too. And guess what? Even though Drake is the culture, the popularity king, he still wants to be a part of the culture king. And even though the culture king is where he's at, the culture king wants to be the popular one, but he don't want to be popular. He wants to be the one that everybody recognizes, but he don't want to be known for just being popular, I should say. But either way, hey, I said that first, so don't just steal it. Anyway, hey man, we out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye, man. That was a good one, man.